This is question number 21. Okay, so let's look at this. Part A says solve the inequality. We have 4x minus 5 is greater than 16. And part B, expand and simplify, and we have a pair of brackets. So let's look at part A first. So solve the inequality. The inequality is this symbol here, the greater than symbol in this case, right? And I just need to make sure that I use that instead of an equal sign all the way through. And you just solve as you normally would. You need to get rid of the minus 5 and then get rid of the 4. Just work out what x is. But in my final answer, I'm going to write x is greater than, put that inequality symbol, and then a number. So let's do this. First of all, need to get rid of the minus 5. Getting rid of the minus 5, I need to add 5. So with the opposite of minus 5 is add 5. 16 add 5, that gives me 21. So I'll have 4x is greater than 21. I need to get rid of that 4 over there. That 4 is times in the x right now. The opposite of timesing by 4 is to divide by 4. So I'll do x is greater than 21 divided by 4. I need to do this, 21 divided by 4. 21 does not, if 4 does not go into 21 an exact number of times, right? So for my answer, I could write my answer as a fraction, but remember, I need to put the inequality in my answer. So 21 divided by 4, leaving it as a fraction, it looks like this. X is greater than 21 over 4, and that's totally acceptable, right? You need to put the x is greater than bit, as I said, must include the inequality, and so this bit here needs to be in your answer. 21 divided by 4, I could write it like that. Alternatively, I could write it as a fraction or decimal. 4 goes into 21 5 whole times, and 1 is the remainder. But because I'm dividing by 4, that's 1/4. 1/4 is 0.25. So I could write 5.25 or 5 1/4, 5 1/4. All right, so all of those are acceptable. I prefer if you just left it as a fraction. Now, in that case, you don't stand a chance of doing the division incorrectly and losing a mark there. Just write it as a fraction. So leaving just this alone is acceptable. Make sure you go through this. Remember to always put the inequality. So the x is greater than has to be there. If you just wrote the number bit, if I just wrote 21 over 4, I'll only get 1 mark. Okay, really important point here. Okay, and don't want you to miss out a mark by forgetting this. And just go through the solving the equation bit. Make sure you understand why you do the opposite operation, and do that in order. Take away 5 needs to be undone by adding 5, and then I need to divide by 4 in this case. Let's look at part B. Part B says expand and simplify. So there are two things there. I need to expand the brackets, which means multiply out all the terms, and then simplify my answer. Let's do that. So I'll start off with 2x times x. 2x times x is 2x squared. Then I'm going to do the last in this lot. 3 times 4 is 12, but it's minus 3 and plus 4. So that's going to be minus 12. Just let's do that again. Minus 3 times plus 4. 3 times 4 is 12. A minus times a plus is a minus. Do watch out for that. If I do these two in the middle, 3 times x is 3x, but it's minus 3, so it's going to be minus 3x. And then the 2 on the outer, 2x times 4 is 8x. Take your time with that, but because that's a positive 4, it'll be positive 8x. So I've done my expansion. I've picked up a mark for that, right? So out of the 2 marks, I've got 1 mark already. Now I need to simplify, and the simplifying bit is always the 2 in the middle. So I'm going to start off by writing 2x squared as part of my answer. Then the 2 in the middle, these are the x's, minus 3 plus 8. If that's tricky, do it the other way around. Plus 8, take away 3. That's going to be plus 5, plus 5x, and then minus 12. Do make sure you write out your answer in full. Check this over that you haven't made any careless errors. A lot of people make careless errors, especially with the adding, right, and sometimes just rewriting the answer. Make sure you write your answer. It should have 3 terms in it, and you can do it and fully understand it.